Well, it's probably pretty dark, but good morning.
Good morning.
We are in Fargo, as I think we told you last night. We did laundry. Was up late downloading. I had a ton of stuff. So we're gonna go into Fargo. We're gonna get something to eat first. Go into Fargo, kind of check it out, and then be on the road. So, well, according to our directions, we should be coming into downtown Fargo. Well, I don't know what this is over here. Anyway, it
Courthouse.
appears that it is a growing town. It was, I think, 129 at the 2020 census, and it's supposed to be up to 131, or is that right?
33.
33.
Yeah. Greetings from Fargo.
And so it was a steamboat stop on the Red River, apparently even before it was a town. And then in 1871, I guess the town settled. Train eventually came in, which really helped as well to stimulate the growth here. But the interesting thing is there was a Fargo of the Prairies, which is where we are, and a Fargo of the Timbers. And down here, apparently it was all, pretty orderly and law-abiding and all that. And up in the Timbers, well...
Desperate characters.
Yes, not so much. I'm trying to find the old town. One of the reasons I wanted to come to this area is that I love the signage here in this town. A lot of sort of Art Deco, Art Nouveau stuff. I mean, here's Boss Pizza here. You might be able to see up to the... I guess everybody else thinks they have a right-of-way.
Around this truck. What?
Jeez Louise.
Because you're being so nice.
I guess.
Oh, look at the theater. Oh, it's got a cool Beetlejuice thing up on top right now. Wormy looking things.
And this hotel, I think it is off to the right too, is kind of cool. Let's see if the Fargo Inn. I think some of the signs that were really cool along here are gone. We're gonna probably go up another block here and let's go back. And just wanted to get out and check things out. So, you guys, another little block here.
Enjoy. The Drunken Mule.
Love the old Empire
Cowboy Jacks.
Grain Belt Beer. Cowboy Jacks. So we have a couple big churches here, and I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. So here's a cool building. It's called the Great Northern Block, after the railroad. And just pretty much right after we signed off, we realized we were next to the Fargo train station. So it's pretty much right downtown. It's kind of hard to see it. It's a cool building across the way as well. There we go, Fargo. So there's a shot of the station, and you can see the Great Northern Bicycle Company, established 1987. Yeah, the station, I don't remember the bicycle company being here, but they definitely have turned it into some restaurants and stuff. And we'll walk down and see if we can get into anything. And then we have a row of food trucks all along here. Hip little town. Carol's getting a shot of the murals over there. Let's go see if we can get in. Well, it's sure not looking very promising here. Here we have the Great Northern rail car. And as I mentioned, that was the company that built the original Empire Builder route from St. Paul to the Pacific Northwest. Boy, so they relegated Amtrak over here to this building here at the end. Open 12 to 7:30 a.m. daily. We just barely missed it because it's 7:40 something right now. That's a bummer. All right, we're gonna go downtown, I guess. Well, to be kind of straight up honest with you guys, I don't really see as many signs as I used to see in here, and a lot has changed. I guess 15 years will kind of do it. Because interesting enough, I mean, this building over here definitely was not here. I think there was a dairy type building or something in this area. So yeah, a lot has changed, but you know, like I said, like these old signs and stuff. Signs and symbols. Interesting. I wonder if they're still in the business to have that sign so badly, in such bad shape. Dempsey's Public House. I'm not sure I remember that. Yeah, see what we see next here. All right, so this is off the main street there, but I mentioned earlier about some of these fraternal clubs just having a hard time getting people, but look at the great lettering there. I remember this building from being here before. Let me get on the other side of this sign here. Yeah, it's an example of the kind of cool signage that was all over town, and a lot of it is missing. I'll probably share some of it from my old photos just so you can see what isn't here. And this progress, I mean, I guess it's good. It's just one of the cool things to me about Fargo is all the great classic signage here. All right, get back up on the street and take a look. They do have some nice signage though. I mean, the Toasted Frog, that's a pretty nicely done sign. But there it is, the Fargo. It's a great old theater there. I'll walk by there again in a minute. Yeah, just, you know, a lot of the signage here is still nice. It's just like, okay, so here we have the Fargoan. You know, the newer stuff just doesn't have the same character that these old signs. This is old. You know, I think this used to be a hotel, and now it's some kind of something. Wow. Yeah, I am disappointed, I have to admit. Isn't quite what I was hoping for, but let's go take a look close, because I really like the detailing on the building here as well. Well, Carol and Trigger. Yeah, look at the stainless steel here up above the doors. You've got all the lights inside, and then the, I guess, stainless bars on black detailing here. Gorgeous theater. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, well, we're going to get on the road and see what's next. So this is the highway out of Fargo, and there's a couple little towns along here that we either have no data on, or they have no downtown, kind of, they're just housing, and we'll probably skip through some of those. Grand Forks, North Dakota, we're headed up towards, and then we'll be cutting to the west. We're heading north now. What a gorgeous morning, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the light.
Nice and warm and yellowy kind of. Well, it is with my sunglasses anyway.
It is without the sunglasses.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, we are coming now into the town of Grandin. Quite honestly, it's only 186 people, established in 1881. You know, we might have bypassed it because it's only, 186 people. But the interesting thing, it's named after two brothers that were here, and they were among the earliest to adopt the telephone in North Dakota. And we can see here, other than the industrial silos and stuff here, it doesn't look like there's going to be a whole bunch to the town. But it is one of the areas, Minnesota and North Dakota, with the technology boom of the 1870s in farming equipment. They started what they called Bonanza Farms. And these were farms that were more professionally managed, rather than just the individual farmer doing his thing. So I think
big.
Yeah, and they were huge. And I think I even read sometimes that individual farmers would kind of join into a group and have, hire a guy. There's a post office there.
And a bank and a fire company.
Is there a bank here?
It was that little teeny tiny building on the other side of the fire building.
Oh yeah, I see Dodge Heritage Bank or something like that.
Yeah.
Fire department. Well, there you go. It was Grandin. Obviously a pretty big center for grain of some sort.
CHS company. Not sure what it is. I've seen it in numerous towns.
Yeah, but so I don't know.
Storage, maybe.
Maybe it's just all trucking.
And a little greenhouse on the prairie.
Little greenhouse. All right, we're on to our next destination. So after Gardner, this is another town that's on the Empire Builder route for us today. It's Hillsboro. It's about 1,600 people, 1881, German and Finnish?
Norwegian. There's a great one.
Oh, wow.
Historical Society is in there.
Anyways, it has an interesting story about 10 miles northeast of here. Oh, look at that beautiful Capitol.
Courthouse? Yeah, the county courthouse.
County courthouse. Yeah, county courthouse, sorry. Anyway, there was a kind of a town of Caledonia noticed this shabby looking railroad surveyor and I guess didn't treat him too well. So he came here to Hillsboro and they treated him wonderfully. Turned out it was James Hill himself, the founder and builder of the Empire Builder route and president of the Great Northern. I think I said earlier he was kind of a hands-on guy. Anyway, yeah, he was so impressed with the people here, he said, rather than Caledonia, I think I'll put my railroad in Hillsboro.
The city hall.
Now, these towns are, all pretty, small. Even 1,600, you're not going to get a lot of services. One of the things that we were trying to figure out is one of the things that was said about the town. I know, look at that great theater down there. One of the things that was said about this town was that it was becoming a bedroom community. Unfortunately, we have no idea what it would be a bedroom community to. Oh, I remember this theater. I think it was about this shape when I was here before. The Traill. That's pretty awesome. Look at that place. Huh.
Sons of Silence.
Okay.
Remember that?
1%ers.
There's a great old bar sign.
I know. I was looking at that.
And a train is coming. I hear the train coming. Can't be the Amtrak, can it?
I don't know.
The last place was closed.
A&R Bar. On and off. It is not.
Nope, it's a freight train.
I'm gonna go. I was going to talk, however, it's pretty hard to talk with a siren going off. I'm gonna go up to the courthouse and see if maybe I can walk in and check it out. What the heck, huh? All right. We'll see you guys inside or on the road if I can't get in. Should be open.
Should be.
I just saw something look kind of cool here. Carol's in the courthouse right now. I thought this was kind of interesting. Looks like it's been there a while. Larson and Johnson Farm Machinery Building. That's kind of cool, though. Train stop there. Goose River Brewing. Yeah, so Carol went into the courthouse, and maybe she'll tell me if it's worth checking out if I see her before I go in. All right. Yeah, but look at that thing. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. It's Traill County, but with 2 L's on the trail. County Courthouse. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful, though. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Beautiful stairways. Well maintained. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is great. Wish I had a wider camera. Look at that up there. Traill County Sheriff. Here's his gun. Huh? United States of America. Not really sure what that all says. See what we got over here. Huh. Boy, looks right out of Heat of the Night there, doesn't it? The Sheriff Albert Osman. This is really interesting. Let's take a look here. This side of the stairwell has the electronic, metal detector kind of thing. But this side doesn't. So it begs the question. Is it shut off? Yeah. Good. We can see the murals a little better. Actually, I'll go this way because I get a better view of that one. There'll be a other window over here. Okay, I'll go to the next window. Yeah, it looks like a little threshing wheat. And then finally, just a little bucolic scene. And that's cool. Huh. Glad it came up. Oh, go take a look at that. Okay, it says Liberty and Union now and forever one and inseparable. 1907. Cool. Well, that's the courthouse in Hillsboro. So I stopped and I talked to a lady in the state's attorney's office. And I asked her, I said, what's the industry around here? And apparently there's a big sugar beet processing plant just right here. And then there's 2 huge farm equipment repair businesses. But then I said, well, I read something about it being a bedroom community. And she said, well, yeah. She says, we're halfway between Grand Forks and Fargo. And that a lot of people from here, it's a half an hour each way.
Okay.
And they said, less traffic here, it's quieter, less crime, and a half hour's drive to either Grand Forks or to Fargo. So, yeah.
Nice little community.
That makes sense. All right, we're gonna head on, continuing towards Grand Forks.